Yeah. There, that looks better. That looks better. All right. Let's go ahead and put this on. So let's go. Can I? No, I'm not going to do it through there. Last time I did that, it didn't work. So let's go here and there. Go here. Hey, Weeby. I don't hear anything. Oh, I hear it now. All right. So, it says just drawing, but it's more just me drawing for Draw RPG. So, not like just like a normal drawing, but... How's there a chat rate of 4 if only one person chatted? That doesn't make sense. Hey, Clumpy. Alright. So, we got that there. Got that there. And let's go here. Oh, I still gotta move the little picture. I don't know what I was doing down there. Oh, I was trying to move it down somewhere. I don't know. I was trying to find a room. Cause there's chat. So it's kinda hard to like have room. Ah, jeez. Can I click? Ah, can I click on this? No, click on this. Ah. All right, so chat is up here. Or something. I don't know. You guys will be up at the top left, I guess. You know what? I could just move the chat down in front of me again. Move this up here. Kind of big though. Ugh. Hey John, you're not late. You're like right on time, kind of. Let's go ahead and so as you can see right here. Let me drink some water first. Yeah, just setting up, yeah. So, as you can see right here, I've been working on skills. What did I do with my... There it is. So, whoops. So, for Draw RPG, I did... You know, all those like spells or whatever, except for the one like neutral spell. I still haven't worked on that. But I also made like 8 different like skills for like the melee class to use, which is what I was drawing here. They're not as detailed as like the spells because I was more just trying to like get some quick coloring on it so I can just put them on a card and then actually play test with them. And then later on, you know, like, you know, add more detail to the skills, like make it look better. But here I have, these 3. Let me get my pen. Red. So, oh, that's tiny. Pencil. So this one, and that one or like 3 offensive abilities. This is more like a support ability. It would basically like lower their defense if you hit them. I got the defensive abilities made. This is also a support ability. I'm just doing it in groups of 4, I guess. they'll be organized in like in the cards and in the shop or whatever. But yeah, there's quick defender, which you use that to like protect a teammate. If they're being attacked, you can take the hit in place of them. Then there's taunt, which makes enemies only attack you, and then there's fortify that like it buffs your defense. So I just quickly colored those. I gotta finish coloring. Oh geez. The heavy hit and then the armor breaker thingy, which of course it's not just going to be like this, like here's green, here's red, you know, I'll make it look better, but you know, it's more just trying to get them in the game so I can actually play test with them and see how they work. And then the melee classes will actually have something extra to do. What is that? Oh, did I get water on this? Aw. I got water on my book. Huh. Oh, you can hear that. Here's your ASMR for the day. Oh, I can hear this. I don't know. But, yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and color in heavy hit. How about the lore? Getting water in a book is one of the worst things to happen. Yeah. I mean, it's only like a little bit. It's only like a little bit. It only went through a few pages. But yeah. But I don't know what you mean and what about the lore. There's no lore in Draw RPG yet. Not yet. Yeah, so I guess this book is the lore of like, oh, that's the concept art book or whatever. That's more like just the behind the scenes thing, I guess. All right. So go ahead and tilt this monitor down just a little bit. Get my pen. It's still working. I gotta charge this because I'm afraid it's gonna stop working at some point, but I don't know. But anyways, let's go in here. Again, we're doing quick coloring, so not supposed to be anything special. Go here. Because it's more just to get it done and over with. We can always do it later, like get everything colored in later. So block that off. Anything else open? No, it doesn't look like it. That's open. Nothing else looks open. All right. Oh, jeez. Hey, Brandon. Oh, yeah. I gotta add like a boss or something. Like a final boss. I don't know. I gotta add new monsters. So, color here. That's tiny for some reason. Now, I was just trying to draw a hammer, and I'm like, oh, that kind of looks like Thor's hammer. It's not what it's supposed to be. But, I guess the rock should be brown. That makes it stand out from the hammer. So yeah, there isn't gonna really be any shading or anything, but yeah. Oh, you mean like Dark Souls kind of lore, like for their weapons? Is that what you mean? Like how every weapon or every armor has like a story or whatever? I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's just this monster is from the woods, and there it is. So let's go here. Oh, jeez. Didn't mean to do that. And then some wrappings. Um, I've thought about adding like playable monsters, or you could summon a monster or something, but I don't have any yet. Um, I've mentioned this before about adding like nature spells, which are more like support abilities. Like you could summon vines. I have that written in my book, but it's like you'd be able to like summon vines around an enemy, and basically you channel it. So each turn it costs you magic to keep it going, but they could break free on their own turn. But it basically prevents them from attacking on their turn. And then like the tier 2 version would be like thorns or something, so they take damage each turn, but you got to keep channeling it to keep it going. Hey, Wolf. But yeah, I've thought of stuff like that. I don't have any healing spells yet. I don't have any items yet. I've just been kind of playtesting. Also, you know, really playtesting to earn the gold. I could easily just give myself as much gold as I want, or just give myself the ability, but I still want to like actually play to earn it, so that I know how it feels to actually play the game to earn this stuff. My day's pretty good. But yeah, so I don't know, just stuff like that. Man, that really doesn't. I'm looking at the playback, the image, like your guys' chat showing up on screen. It's kind of weird. You know, like it's fine, and then it gets up to that draw RPG picture, and then it just like cuts off, like you could stick it out on the side. I don't know, but let's go ahead and get the select brush here. Do this. I guess really I could just do this with the select brush, and then I can select. So let's make it a blue, like a light blue. Go on another layer just in case. There we go. So now it's swinging down. Oh, we got to do that for the sword too. So let's copy this gray. And then, yeah, and as you can see, like, I didn't go back through these to, like, touch up the line art, so that's why it looks like that and stuff. Because, again, just trying to quickly get it in the game so I can test it out. And then we can work on polishing it up later. I've been having a weird issue with this. With Paint Tool SAI. Like, sometimes for some reason, I can't, like, color or anything. And I have to, like, go back. Oh, I'm on airbrush right now. Yeah, like, right now I can't color anything. For some reason. It just started happening like a few days ago. Hey, Toad. It is now a tabletop RPG. Because these are going in the tabletop simulator game once I add them. Yeah, I don't know why. Let me make a new layer up here. Yeah, see, like, I can't color. So I don't know why. And it only started happening like recently. Let me go ahead and save. So file new. So here's a new canvas. And now I can color. For some reason I have to like change colors. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I gotta like see if there's like an update or something for Paint Tool SAI that I need to get. Cause look, now I can do what I was trying to do. I couldn't do it before, so I don't know what's going on. How many images have I made in total? A lot. Do you mean like that I've drawn for like edit everything, or do you mean like completed things or completed? 'Cause I would say a lot. Oh, dang it, that's not the right color I wanted. I wanted brown. Ugh. There we go. Hey, Joe. So, I guess I could show everything. Let me save this again. You're going to hear that sound effect a lot because I'm going to save a lot. Let's see. Let's go open. I have a whole folder. So I have a folder labeled Draw RPG. In that I have four other folders. Each folder has many other folders. Hey, Aaron. But this one's the assets. So there's the weapon shop one. There's the spell shop one. Go back out. Spells. Here's the PSD thingy for the spells. So those are the fire spells. Those are the ice spells. Let me zoom in a little bit. Here's the lightning spells. The poison spells. The 2 magic spells I have. Which I want to work on, but yeah. Let me close this. Close that. Close that. File open. I like a cat hair again. I had to put my cat out before I started streaming because I knew he was, he was going to be getting in trouble when I was streaming. I got the different symbols. So like the sword things or whatever. It's just my own little game I've been working on. I can go ahead and quickly try to open that so you can see what all this stuff is going towards. I can't get rid of this. What is it? Oh, I see it. I see it. I mean, you guys can't see it, but it's that little thing right there. There we go. Go here. Where is it? All right. So I'm opening up Tabletop Simulator because that's what all this stuff is going towards. Hey, Acid. That was the sound effect of the game opening up, like the logo they have for it. Well, now I can't see anything. Let me move this here. Let's go to game capture. I already had a game capture open. All right, let me remove this one then. So game capture. Let's make this smaller. So this is Tabletop Simulator. This is where I'm putting all this art into, because you can make your own custom pieces. I'm waiting for it to load. Hey, Mr. Pinky. So this is the game I've been putting all the art towards. So I got like the little figures down there. There's 2 more. There's that one, and then there's that one. Oh, well, he's dead. I did shrink all like the weapon things and stuff so that they can fit on the cards. So that like he has a club and a shield. I did find something cool when I was playing yesterday. Man, I just like can't clear it. All right, but anyways, go ahead and draw. So these are Zone 2 monsters. I do want to add more onto the cards. Let me go put that there. Put that there. You know, like backgrounds and stuff. Let me just flip it over. So there's 5 monsters in each zone. I showed this in that Draw RPG video, but those are just like the goblins and orcs, but I call them giblins, and I call that one a gork because it basically just fights with a giant fork. And that's like a troll. I call it a groll because everything else started with a G. Zone 1 monsters, the Bumbell, the Woof. Oh, am I? Oh. There's 2 more monsters. Zone 3 are like skeleton monsters and stuff. I got 2 archers in a row. There's this, I call them skelts, but there's the skelt wizard. The cool thing I found out when I was playing yesterday, or playtesting yesterday, was if I right click on this and go to reset, it pulls all the cards belonging to that stack right back in there and shuffles. So I don't have to like manually flip them all over and stack them and do that. Okay, well, actually, it didn't do it for those 2 because I think I accidentally stacked those 2, so it wouldn't work that way. But yeah, so that I got like, I made damage counter, spell counters, status effects, which I got to add more. How do you play? I can play in a little bit. I got to try and get the cards done, and then I can like play test. I might just make a video of me play testing. Showing off the skills once I get them, you know, added in. But basically what you do is this is the this is the dungeon until I actually get one drawn. But basically you put these guys away. They aren't part of the group or the adventurers yet. You take your adventurers, you move them to like different circles, kind of like Mario Party. But each one's an encounter. You roll this die to see what you get. So that's like a monster fight. And then you basically like roll the dice and flip the coin to get like a variety of monsters that to fight or whatever. Then let me copy this. There we go. Everyone rolls to see like, what the turn order is. That way I can randomize it, without having to do any sort of coding or whatever. So like everyone rolls, highest number goes first. And then it just follows from that. And then you take turns, roll this to see if you attack or miss. It's kind of complicated to explain. It's easier to show it. but I'll probably just show it later. But then you also have like these like little skill decks, which allow you to like, you know, you could use your skill here. You can draw another card when it's your turn. You can just keep doing that. Reset. But yeah, just basically it. So, well, basically it. It doesn't really explain anything unless you actually see it happening. But you basically defeat monsters. You get the experience. Add that to your stat card. And you get gold for defeating monsters. And then you head back into town. And you buy equipment. Or buy spells. Basically. Is what it is. But, go ahead and hide that. So that's what I'm doing. Or at least what I'm doing here in Paint Tool Sai. Go here. Move this back up there. Open this back up. So that's basically what I'm doing now. These are like warrior skills or whatever, so that warriors can actually use skills now too. Rather than it just being the mages being able to have spells. So now the warriors will be able to do things, but yeah. Plan on making mini bosses, and if we're gonna make more on the maps, implement a reputation system. I don't know if I would do reputations. It's kind of it's more like a simple kind of game, but yeah. Hey, Hyper Ninja. Let's see. How much of my sleep time did I miss making it? Not really too much. It's kind of like a project I do off and on. There was like in that video I mentioned like a few weeks ago, like I guess it was technically 2 weeks ago. I hadn't uploaded anything for like 5 days, and it's because I was working on getting all the spells done and then getting them. Oh yeah, I can show you the cards because this is where these are going. So I might as well just open it now so I can show you. But like once I get the art, you know, for these done, I'm not finished. I have to put them on cards. So let me go open up the cards. Really show you what that looks like, how you make the cards. All right. So this is what you do to make the Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I just deleted a bunch of stuff. Where's my mouse? I can't see my mouse. Click on this. Oh, I see my mouse now. Let's undo. There we go. Yeah, I accidentally deleted. All right. So, man, hitting D, that's not a good thing to hit. I was trying to move from Tabletop Simulator. But, I have to make all these cards. Like, this is labeled card frame. I have to make frames for all the cards and stuff. I have to place all the cards, like all of this stuff, all the numbers, all the letters. Those are the card frames. That's all, like all the fire spells, all the lightning spells. So I got to do all this stuff just to make it into a card so I can put it in the game, I guess. Am I going to do coding? Oh, no. I don't know the first thing about coding. That's why I'm doing this all in Tabletop Simulator. Least amount of coding I have to do to be able to play it. Hey, Demise. Is it like Pokemon? No, you could make it. I did have the idea of like making my own Draw RPG Pokemon edition or Draw RPG like Paper Mario edition or something. Or like Elder Scrolls edition, but like that would be like a lot of work. I would probably want to get this, you know, at least mostly finished for now before I did anything like that. But I thought that would be fun to try because I get to make the rules. But yeah, so basically these cards here, I guess more like these cards over here on the right, that's where I'm going to put these weapon skills once I get them saved, I guess. I guess I'll go ahead and finish this, then we should be pretty much done. Let me look at that. So that's the attack skills. That's fine for now. We can always go again, add more detail to them add more effects, add shading later on. Yeah, so really all we gotta do is just finish this off, and then we can get them saved, and then start trying to make cards out of them. So, what am I doing here? I don't know what layer that is. I don't even know if this layer has anything. Oh, it's that thing. All right, let me make another layer. Oh my goodness, there's so many layers here. Select brush. Let's just do that. Let's not do that. Never mind. Let's do that. And let's do that. Click on that, click on that. Increment up a little bit, and let's do yellow. Oh, maybe I should have done. All right, select brush. All right, we'll do it like that for now. So let's go ahead and export this just in case anything happens, I don't lose it. You saw the Reddit upvote icon. What? What's the Reddit upvote icon? Can Pokemon sue me for making a game similar? I don't think they do. I think that's if you're like trying to make a profit off of it. But like since this is like this isn't like online for other people to play, it's just my own little project, I don't think they'd do anything. Because then it would be like how there are people who make like the little dioramas or whatever, or diorama of like Pokemon stuff. It'd be like Pokemon suing them for making a video on it. Pokemon wouldn't do that, but yeah. Is there going to be classes? I did have classes written down, but when it comes to those characters, let me go back and show you guys. Oh, where's game capture? There. So let me open this back up. When it comes to classes, I decided not to go with classes. It would be more so you just make your own thing. So like, even though this says witch or whatever, you could make this like a warrior if you wanted, and you could just use that character card if you want. It's up to you to like, you know, pick a character that you want to like represent your character, and it could be as ridiculous as you want. Like you could make him only use magic and use like be like the weakest character or whatever, but use like a ton of magic. So it's more just up to you. As you can see, like she's like level 9. Basically every time you level up, the way I have it currently is you take this dice here and you roll it. And so like I got a 1. That means on my level up I get 1 skill point. I can put in either HP, attack, or MP. If I rolled like a 2, then I'd have 2 skill points. I could, you know, there's a 2. I could put, you know, what is the word? I could invest that however I want. Like I could put 1 in HP, 1 in attack or something. So like it allows you to like freely build however you want, wherever you want. I don't know. Just like, I guess kind of leave it up to the player to play the way that they find the most fun. So really aren't classes, which kind of sucks because like I don't know how I'm gonna implement. I thought up like vampire abilities and stuff where like it would cost you health to use those abilities, but the abilities would also like steal health. So like you would be like, you would try to like cycle that in, or create like a cycle of like energy use and stuff to use your abilities. But I guess I could still add those abilities if I wanted. You could just pretend to be a vampire. But yeah, let me get out of this. There's that. Hide that. But yeah. When will this game be out? Yeah, it probably won't. I mean, when it comes to Tabletop Simulator, I guess you can like upload the files so that other people could use them. If I were to do that, I I would have to, I guess, try to find a way that people couldn't like steal the art or something, I guess. That's like really like the main issue, I guess. But also I like having it just like a fun little project for me to work on. I'm sure like if I made it public, people would be like, you know, like, when's the next update? When you add in the new things? I'm like, well, that's kind of like, you know, taking the fun out of it a little bit. I mean, not taking the fun out of it, but like trying to do that with what I do, like what else I do on YouTube, it would be very time consuming. Am I going to use Roll20? Is that website thing? I never played D&D. I've tried watching some videos to see, you know, like how they do it to get like some inspiration for like how can I adjust it, you know, and twist it in a way that, you know, I find fun. Not that that's not fun, but like, you know, put my own little twist on it. I'm hitting the number keys again. Or letter keys. I gotta stop doing that because I might delete stuff again. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and save this as a PNG so I can move them onto cards. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't save that yet. I got to add white behind the eyes here because right now that's just transparent. Where's the yellow for this? That. So layer down here. Add it underneath, make it white, get the color, whatever. We'll just color under. There we go. So save this as PNG. Skills 1, I'll name it. So that's saved. So let's go here and save the defensive ones now as a PNG. Save as skills 2. I do want to add some other skills, like some like stealth skills or something. Things that like, you know, raise your evasion chance or whatever, make it harder for enemies to hit you. But like if you combine it, like let's say you make like some sort of invisibility skill or something. If like you do that one turn, like on your next turn you use like an assassinate ability or something, it does like extra damage if you combine it while you're invisible or something. But I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was having. That's what I thought before with the vampire was like, the skills would cost MP to use, but the skills would give you HP back. But then I was like, but then the only way for you to like, you know, get your MP back, would be to either use like, you wouldn't be able to use like an MP potion on the vampire or something. So you'd have to use like a blood vial or something on him. Or you could drain your HP to refill your MP. But then that just kind of like creates like this. Let me get this saved first and I'll show you. At least what's going through my head right now, I guess. Skills 2. Save this. So what's going through my head. I don't know what's on that layer. Let me just make a new layer. Is you would have your HP. You would have your MP. And then you would have, let's put LS for lifesteal. So you would use up MP to use your ability, which would give you lifesteal, which would give you HP back. And then you could drain your HP to refill your MP, which just creates this, you know, this whole cycle thing. But then I was just kind of like, I could just make it where instead of, you know, doing that whole circle thing there, it's just the ability itself just costs HP to use, and then it can give you HP back based on the damage you deal or something. I don't think it would be full. It would be like maybe half or whatever. Or it would either be the damage that you deal or half the damage that you deal or something. And then there'd be varying moves like multi-hit moves that give you more back if you hit more enemies, but I don't know. But anyways, now let's save this as a PSD again, I guess. I said you're gonna be hearing that sound effect a lot. I could turn that off so you don't hear that. It's just like if I turn that off, you won't be able to hear any alerts if any alerts go off, but I guess that's fine. How about draining MP? I guess that could work. I guess that could work. I thought of just having like a sort of like meditation skill. That way you don't have to go to town and pay 2 gold to refill your magic, or I guess that, or use a potion. There'd be like a meditate ability, but I guess you could make some sort of like, you know, MP steal thing or something. I don't know, but that would be like once I get like all this stuff done. Hey, not blurry. I don't know. I do like that. This is what I kind of like about games like this. Is like trying to find ways to get people thinking. You know, like I've always liked games like that. I think that's why I like Nintendo games, kind of. Not that they get you thinking, but like the majority of Nintendo games are like puzzle games and stuff. And then like I play like a bunch of RPGs where like I don't really like that they have classes. Kind of. I kind of like being able to freely build your character and learn whatever skills you want, and then making your own personal builds rather than having preset classes that can only learn these skills. Because it's like, this ability would be nice if you could pair it with another class's ability, but you can't do that because you can't be 2 classes at the same time, kind of thing. So I don't really like that because I feel like that kind of gets in the way of being creative with how you make your character. You don't think? What did I use to make this? I'm using Paint Tool Sai right now to make this. And then my hands, I guess. And my head in my book as these things written down. But yeah. Loot, that's another thing. Like I do want to add loot. I want to add like a loot chance, but I don't really have anything to use loot for. But I thought like you could maybe use loot to sell, but you already get gold from monsters. So I thought maybe you could use it to craft, but I would have to come up with loot and then have to figure out a way to do that. I don't know. What time zone am I in? I don't know. All I know is it is 2:58 p.m. for me right now. So yeah. But so let's go ahead and open. So this is Canvas already opened. Save as. Where's PSD? All right, so it's saved as that now, so I should be able to just open the things without having to close this. What all do I have open? Let's close this. Stat symbols. Let's close this. I need to use those stat symbols to make like status effects, because this fortify ability, that like buffs your defense, so I need to make like little coins or whatever that like you can stack to go like, your defense is boosted by this much for this long or something. That kind of thing. But yeah, we're gonna move those over there, so let's go ahead and open this one and this one. All right, so I don't want these like little text things in there. Just skating around it. All right, so let's copy this. Let's move them over here. Where do I want to put? Where do I put these? The card frame is right there. Where's the card frame? Oh, it's that whole thing. So it's got to be under. So let me make a thing here. Go here. Here. There we go. All right, so now we got to shrink these down to make them fit on the cards. Maybe add gems. You don't know what to... It's 9:59 p.m. for you. Ooh. Hey, Mooney. All right, so let's go ahead and shrink these down. Wherever I find my cursor, there it is. So let's start with... Let's make the top row the attack spells, middle row the defensive spells, and then the... or skills. Bottom row is like the support ones. Actually, all three of these are defense, except for that bottom one. So let's scale. So this whole, I don't know what to call this one. I could call it like snatch or pickpocket or thief. I guess not thief. Yeah, but basically like what this will allow you to do is, instead of having to kill enemies to get gold, you could like use the MP cost and like steal gold off of them. I guess you could say when you get gold that drops off of monsters, you can just think of it as... Right, you can make up a lore reason of like, oh, it's not really you get gold, it's just you get this much gold worth of valuables off of them. Like you get this monster's horn that sells for this much, but instead of you having to get the item and then go sell it, you just get the gold. You know, just to kind of save time with like an explanation. You could do that. So basically, instead of you stealing a coin pouch off of the enemy, you are instead just, you know, I don't know, stealing some sort of valuable or something off of them. I don't know. It's just there just to like, you know, make like some thief options. I don't know. Just to add some variety. What is this? What's this one? There's that. Oh, wow, that's all the way out there. I shouldn't be out there. Just my own little, like, my own little game, kind of. You know what? I thought about making, like, elemental weapons, but if you do add that gem thing, I could probably do some sort of enchanting. That way you... Instead of just being a fire sword or something, it'll be like a sword that does additional burn damage or something. So that's actually a good idea. I probably forget. You'll have to keep reminding me until I do it. But that could be an option. Used to make DIY card games like this. Yeah, that's always like fun to like make something on your own, you know, or with other people that like you can actually play with them. That's what I like about the tabletop simulator. And I never played that until I got this. Or until I started doing this, I never played tabletop simulator. I'm glad you can make your own custom like pieces and stuff. Welcome back, Wolf. It's taken me a lot longer to get this done. I'm sorry if it's taken me forever. I keep getting distracted, you know, explaining things. I guess that's fine because you guys get to be a part of the creation of this, I guess. That's the wrong ability. This is the one I'm looking for. There we go. All right, so there are those. And I went with yellow because I was trying to find like a simple color. Because these are just supposed to be like, you know, default kind of background extra characters or whatever. So I was trying to find a color that like worked on them with like the color of everything else. Like the defensive abilities have like the green shield and stuff or whatever. That kind of thing. But yeah. Here's skills 1. So let's bring this on over. Copy. Let me go and save these down. Yeah. When I get healing spells, I was trying to think about it. If you look at this, there's this ability called Berserker Rage. It's not written down. I have to add all the descriptions, but the way that this works, this is more like an offensive ability for your tanks, where it doesn't have an MP cost, but it has a health cost. Where basically every time you use it, it costs 5 HP to use, but it increases your attack by whatever your HP is, like your max HP. So if we go back to this, so like how there we go, how my tank here, this is my tank, how he has 15 HP. If I use that ability, it would bring him from 15 health down to 10 health, but he would do like 15 bonus damage on his next hit. So like if you have a healer that can like keep healing him, he could keep doing a bunch of damage. But then that's also draining resources from your cleric and stuff as well. So it's more just like an option. So like this is more like my damage dealer here, I guess. So like if she went down and we needed some, you know, extra damage to take care of the enemies, I could like start kind of using his health pool to try and, you know, defeat them before he goes down. But that's just like one of the things I was thinking of. I'll probably work on it so it's not like his full HP, maybe like half of it or something, because at that point you could easily just like no points in attack, no points in MP, get him up to like 30 HP, and then just like use that ability. You do like 30, you do 30 bonus damage, like 30 damage plus your 5 or 1 attack and your weapon or whatever. So like 33 damage. I could see that kind of being used that way, but I guess that is part of I guess that is like a mentality I kind of don't want to like, what is it? I don't want to like discourage that type of thinking. That's one of the other things I don't like when I see it in MMOs that they do that. Let me get this out of the way so I can see you guys again. Where are you guys? Is that like usually like MMOs and stuff, they like nerf stuff like that, which makes it less fun, because usually when they nerf, they like hard nerf stuff to where like everyone was using it before because it was fun to use and effective, and then they nerf it and then no one uses it ever again. Hey, Atlantic. Does it give you back HP? No. it just drains 5 HP. You hurt, you know. you basically you take 5 damage. You know what? Hold on. Let me go back to the game before I close it out. So basically, I would use the Berserk ability. So I'd put like a 5 damage counter on me, right? And then I would do my attack, which would do the bonus damage. And on my next turn, if he didn't get hit at all, on my next turn, if I went to use it again, I just put another 5 there, which actually I wouldn't put a 5 there. I'd grab a 10. This part reminds me of Pokemon. Like the trading card game. They do that in the trading card game. They have damage counters. So that would be like my second turn. If I used it on my third turn, I wouldn't be able to attack. It would just kill him. Because he has 15 HP. With 15 damage counter, he would just be dead. So you'd have to manage your HP and stuff. So that's kind of what I like to do. I kind of like adding like where you can manage things. Do I still have the spells open? Like with the spells here, I tried to balance them in a way that the tier 1 spells are still viable, because like they're much better to use against a single enemy, while each of these do better against more and more enemies. But you can still use these regardless, because it costs less and does like about the same amount of damage for less, so they're more cost effective. So there's a lot of balancing I have to do as well. So let me get out of this. Let's go hide that. Time cooldowns. Time cooldowns are turn based. Oh, I can't read Slavic. Yeah, no, there's no cooldown on that. It's just it's the game's turn based. So if he used that Berserk ability, he would take the -5 health and then do his attack, and then his turn's done for that whole round until it gets back to his turn again. So that's one of the other things you'd have to manage it. Like, I have 6 health left. I could use this, do some damage, but I'll have 1 HP left. I have to survive until the next one. That kind of thing. So yeah, so really no cooldowns. It's just turn based. Even if you use that ability, it doesn't mean that you actually land, because you have to roll to see if you hit or miss, or if it's a critical. So even if you use it, you're not guaranteed to actually like land a hit. Like these spells. I gotta take my hand off of that so I don't hit something, because I'm back in Paint Tool Sai. Where's my mouse? There it is. So like with these spells, this one can hit up to 3 enemies. This one can hit up to 5 enemies. If I use this, it doesn't mean I'm going to hit all 5. I could, like, I roll separately for all 5 to see if I hit. I could miss all 5 of them. And then like that cost me 10 MP to use, and I missed every single enemy. So there's that. Yeah, it's like playing with like chance. Is there a chance to play twice? No. At least not yet. No. But do I have that? Do I have the ability? Hold on. Let me put these in here. Wait, do I even have one? Oh, I do have one. So this ability here, this is see a toad. This is a defense ability. Even if you've already attacked on your turn, you could use this, because basically you jump in the way to like defend your teammate. You could use this at any point during a round, even if you've already attacked, but that forfeits your following turn. So even if this is the first thing you do on your turn, or the first thing you do in the round, you haven't got your turn, then you forfeit that turn. If you've already attacked that round and then you use this, you just can't attack on your next turn, kind of thing. So it's just more like a defensive ability to, like, you know, like last second protect someone from getting hit, kind of thing. I just don't know how to, like, I don't feel like I have enough room to get all that written down in the little thing. I was just gonna be like a Yu-Gi-Oh card description, how it's like just like text everywhere. So I try to keep all the things simple, but I don't know. I'll try to simplify it. I gotta add a little more to that. I don't know. But all right, let's put these back in here and let's get these in here. So we'll scale this down. Oh, I left their text in. Whoops. Let me shrink it to this size really quick. Let's hide this. Let's hide this. And then let's just erase it from here. There we go. Because their name's going to be at the top of the card, like how that says Poison Dart, Ice Shard. So their name's going to be at the top of it. And I have letters to use for that. Next time you make a live... Yeah, I'll try to play it. I just want to get these in so that I have more to do next time I stream the game. Or like more ways to play. Also, live streams work as a way to play test. Mainly every time I play the game it's to play test, but I've been having fun with it, so I actually like that. So let's go here. Let's cut that out, put that on its put that on its own layer. Go back down. Cut this out. Put that on its own layer. Ooh, almost hit the bamboo thingy. Cut that out, put that on its own layer. And that's on its own layer. So let's go card frames. Put this down. Add an ability where you can heal yourself, but your attacks are -10 than normal. I more so want to keep like you can heal yourself with like healing spells or whatever. Like you can heal yourself that way. Otherwise, I would more just have like health potions. One idea my friend gave me was how there's like the skeleton enemies. Was like if I used the healing ability, I could heal enemies. But like if I used it on like an undead enemy, it would instead do damage. So that's an idea. That's a pretty cool idea. So I might add that. I also thought like the way that the game plays, you could technically like you could adventure with other players, but then you could also like do PvP as well, especially like with the whole skill deck kind of drawing your cards like the Pokemon trading card game or Yu-Gi-Oh, how like you draw your attacks and only you can see it in your hand, no one else can see it, so like you could do that to battle each other. But yeah, they had a mod like that for Skyrim with the healing undead. Like if you use healing spells on undead and instead did damage, they had a mod like that for Skyrim. I thought that was really cool. It's pretty fun to play. What is this? Okay, so that's going down here. That's more of a support ability. That's the armor breaker. What is this? That's the sweep attack. Let's move this. Let's put that there. I gotta shrink this down. Yeah, they look a lot nicer once you actually start getting them onto the cards. And the more you... I guess that's art in general. When you first start off, it's kind of like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that looks good. But then you actually start piecing it together and it starts to look nicer. What is this? Okay, that's that. I don't know if I want to make this an offensive... you know, I can make it an offensive ability. Because that basically is what it is. It buffs your attack. So I guess I got all of them. So we can merge them all into the same layer here. Let's go ahead and save this. And then, let me go open that up again. Oof. I just looked. It was like delayed, but it said we had 12 people watching, so that's cool. It went back down to like 7 or 8, but let's go ahead and go here. I'm messing with my windows on my other screen. I want to get a third monitor. I feel like that would make it so much easier. Like I could have Streamlabs up there, YouTube over there, and then just have my drawing monitor here. Or I wonder if I could set up my TV to do that. I'm not really using it. I could do that, maybe. See if I could use my TV, because then I could just use that as a third monitor. Because that would make it easier to like manage stuff, like manage all my windows and stuff. Am I naming this? There we go. Skills. So that's named to skills now. Do monsters use the same abilities or have abilities of their own? No. At least not yet. One of the things I was thinking is monsters would normally just attack, because that would be like a lot of management to try and manage their abilities and then decide whether or not they're going to use them. But one of the ideas I had for the monsters was if they land a critical hit, some monsters have certain effects. Let me bring up my monster list. I don't think I have them all lined up where you can see them except for like the initial like rough draft. So this will look kind of weird unless I have something better. Oh wait, no, yeah, I do have the monsters. I have their cards made. Here's all the monsters that I have right now. I only have 15 monsters. I gotta add more, but and I gotta add some like backgrounds to them as well. But like here, if the slime landed a critical hit, it wouldn't do anything. There's nothing really special about the slime. But like this thing here, it's kind of hard. Can you guys even see that X? Yeah, you should be able to see that X. This is called a bumbell. It's a bumblebee in the shape of a bell. So it just combines the word bell and bumblebee and combines it together. I would make it where if they landed a critical hit, it would like poison you or add a stack of poison. For the woof, which is a wolf, if it landed a critical hit, it would add a stack of bleed on you. If the boar, which is basically just a boar, if it landed a critical hit, it would like stun you for a turn, you know, and then just like kind of do that with monsters. That way they have a little something extra as well. If friendly fire is on, you can exploit it a little by draining blood from it. Yeah, you could do that if you wanted to play that way. I don't know how to explain what the game is. It's kind of more just like Dungeons and Dragons, only really now because it's in Tabletop Simulator and I have all these different dice I can use to help me like, you know, manage all these different outcomes like RNG and stuff without having to do any sort of coding. So Dungeons and Dragons mixed with turn-based, mixed with well, I guess Dungeons and Dragons is kind of turn-based, mixed with card battle or deck building kind of thing, you know, again, like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon trading card game where you like draw a card each turn and you try to use that, you know, build some sort of strategy kind of thing. So I don't really know what to call it or what to like categorize it as. It's just kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff. I will say one of the things is I like using smaller numbers because to me using smaller numbers adds more value to each individual number. Because I would say like my favorite game is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and in that game they use small numbers, but every number is very important because of it. It's compared to like, I don't know, doing like millions of damage. At that point, numbers just become meaningless. So I like having smaller numbers because I feel like that adds more value. So, I don't know, like this is the beginning monster. And if you like looked at the witch I had, she only had like 8 HP, I think. if that hit her, that's 1/8 of her whole health gone. And if there's like 5 of them and they all hit her, that's like more than half of her health gone. You know, and it makes monsters, continues to keep them dangerous, I guess. But it makes some boss enemies like this that do like 9 damage that could just one-shot you. Stuff like that, and until you get like higher levels. So leveling up, you do want to level up. I guess you do want to build your stats right, but if you're playing with other people or you're using multiple adventurers, like how I had the mage, the thief, and the warrior, you could use like the defensive abilities to keep these guys alive so that they don't have to like build for a bunch of health if they don't want to. You know, I don't know, just kind of using your team to make up for your own team's weaknesses. Like, I don't know, increase your strengths while minimizing your weaknesses, I guess. So I don't know. That's just kind of my idea for the game. I will say I may end the stream soon because we're entering into tedious territory. And I'll never get it done if I'm streaming. Let me go ahead and export this as a PSD, because I have to add all the text, all the names, all the numbers. And I did see that there is a there are websites that like do allow you to make your own fonts, which would make it easier because I could just type everything out. I don't have that, so the only way for me, if you look at like all the text that's on these cards and stuff, a lot of it's just actually all of it's copy paste. And when it comes to like spelling out the words, what I've literally had to do was just go like, all right, thunder. So I take the lasso and I copy the T and I paste it over here. And then I copy the lowercase h and I paste it over there. And like, it's just a copy paste. It's very tedious. So that's why I made, you know, upper and lowercase of every letter. So again, we're entering tedious territory. So I'm not going to do that on stream because it'll take me forever to get it done. And I don't think that would be enjoyable to watch. So, but now that I at least got these cards added here, all it is just adding text, adding the numbers. Oh, not only that, I have to make a skill shop. That means I got to make a new character. Oh, man. I mean, I'll probably just add the cards in there and just make like a quick, you know, almost said DIY. This is all DIY. A quick like makeshift shop or whatever, make up some gold amounts or something, and then just buy the skills to give to my characters, and then I'll just play with it. So I probably won't make a shop yet. I'll just make the cards, come up with an on the spot gold amount to have it or something, and then just, you know, maybe live stream next time and like play test it. But I don't know, maybe I might have this done by today and probably stream tomorrow and I could stream this. So I don't know, it just depends. Shouldn't take me too long. Probably just like maybe like an hour or two or something, but I don't know. But anyways, since this is tedious, I'll probably just go ahead and end the stream here. So I will see you guys next time. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to like go like, oh, got it. But yeah, I don't know. All right, I will see you guys later once I figure out where the end thing is. There it is. All right, bye everyone.